Gruezi mitenand. Today is the Vernal Equinox, so Schlarraffenland will celebrate the beginning of spring with spring rolls. Bada boom! We will do two versions of spring rolls today, a regular and a vegan version, for those who met your date at the 5 a.m. yoga class. These rolls will be accompanied by a creamy peanut dipping sauce. Whichever version you prefer, it is guaranteed to be an easy, light, and refreshing dinner. Now let's get cooking. First, we'll prepare the ingredients for the regular or shrimp roll. For this, we will need shrimp, lettuce, eggs, rice vermicelli noodles, and some herbs. We'll show you how to cook your shrimp so that it will come out perfectly juicy and sweet. Take 2 stalks of lemongrass and crush it. You can easily find lemongrass in your local Asian store, but if you don't have any, it's okay to skip this step. Clean 1 kilogram of shrimp and put it in a pot together with the crushed lemongrass. Add half a teaspoon of salt and a quarter of a teaspoon of MSG. We're gonna make Uncle Roger and our Asian ancestor proud. Pour 1 can of lager beer in and cover the pot and cook on high heat till it boils. Let it keep boiling for 5 minutes, then you can take your beautiful shrimp out. Next, crack 3 eggs into a bowl, add some salt, pepper, and a splash of milk for extra richness, and beat them together really well. Good way to work on those arm muscles to impress your date, right? Next, we'll fry the eggs in small batches. We're pouring the eggs on the thicker side like how we fry them in our gimbap video. You can check it out right here because it will be easier to cut later. After we're done with frying our eggs, we'll cut it into thin strips like this and set it aside. While we are at it, let's also slice our shrimp in half, lengthwise like this, for better presentation. Once we're done, we'll move on to blanching our rice vermicelli. If you can find fresh vermicelli, that's awesome. Just skip this step. Remember, it's crucial that you use the right kind of noodles. We need rice vermicelli, or in Vietnamese, it's called bun. If you see on the package it says B-U-N, then you're getting the right kind. In the boiling water, we'll blanch the vermicelli for 3 to 5 minutes, or however long the direction on the package says, before taking it out and rinse it with cold water. After we're done with our vermicelli, we can start assembling and rolling. Let's first fill a bowl with some clean water. Take your rice paper and lightly wet it like this. Don't soak it or it will get saggy, sticky, and sad. Put your wetted rice paper on a flat surface. For the first roll, take your lettuce. You probably only need 1 or 2 leaves at a time, and put it on the near edge of your rice paper. On the lettuce leaf, you can put your egg strips and herbs. Here we only have mint and Thai basil available, but if you have more herbs, feel free to use more. It will only increase the freshness of your rolls. Next, right above the lettuce, we will put about this much of vermicelli. Spread it out like this, but leave a space of about 2 fingers on the 2 side edges. And finally, in goes our shrimp, snugly next to the vermicelli. Now it's time to roll. Fold the 2 side edges in like this to keep everything secured. And with steady hands, roll tightly, and voila! There is your beautiful shrimp spring roll. After we're done with the regular roll, we'll show you how to make vegan rolls to all of you herbivores out there. For the vegan roll, we will need kohlrabi, carrot, red onion or shallot, garlic, mushroom, and herbs. First, we'll grate 300 grams of kohlrabi and 200 grams of carrot into thin strips like this. Next, mince well 1 clove of garlic and half a red onion or 2 small shallots. Slice 10 champignon mushrooms into thin slices like this. In a pan with just a little oil, we'll saute the garlic and red onion until fragrant. Add shredded kohlrabi and carrot in to stir fry. Season with half a teaspoon of broth mix or salt and a quarter of a teaspoon of MSG. Don't worry, MSG is vegan. Stir fry the veggies for about 2 minutes. Do not fry for too long or they will lose their crunchiness. Once the veggies are done, put them aside, but don't put your pan away. We'll continue with sauteing the mushrooms. Saute them quickly in a pan with half a teaspoon of broth mix or salt for seasoning. We only saute the mushrooms for 2 to 3 minutes until they're brown. Now let's assemble and roll. It will be the same procedure as the regular roll before. On a wetted rice paper, we'll spread out the herbs like this. Next to it, the carrots and kohlrabi. And finally, we'll lay the mushrooms out. Like before, remember to leave space on the side so we can fold the side over and secure everything. And after folding the 2 sides in, just roll it away like we do here. And there you have it, another beautiful roll. this time totally vegan to please your peace-loving, health-conscious date. We're not done yet. Rolls wouldn't be complete without a yummy sauce for dipping. Into a pot, we'll pour 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and 250 milliliter of coconut cream. Cook everything on medium heat until it starts bubbling. If the sauce looks too thick, add some water to achieve your desired consistency. Let the sauce simmer on low heat for 1 more minute, and it's done. Remember to taste and adjust the sauce to your liking. Cooking is about personal taste too, not just recipe. And there you have it, a lovely plate of refreshing spring rolls, perfect to be enjoyed on a cool, breezy spring night to replenish all the energy spent in your hot yoga session together. Now, all that's left is Engweta, bon appetito, itadakimasu, mời cả nhà ăn cơm, and dig in.